De la right, my MVVs, welcome. So we got another report that the Giesi elders dazed as they saw His Imperial Majesty the Ooni of Ife entering into his royal chamber through the front. Okay, that this would be the first time anything like that has ever happened. That His Royal Majesty would only enter his chambers through the back, and that is what they do. All the Onis of Ife, they are supposed to enter through where they sleep. They enter into where they sleep through the back. And since 2015, that he was made the Oni of Ife, he's always entered through the back and not the front. But all of a sudden, they said there was one very expensive mistake that was made, that he walked straight into his royal chambers. And they said the Giesi elders just screamed and said, "Oh, that we are indeed finished. What is going on here? This is not a mistake that Giesi would do." Now, if you look at Giesi, the Ooni of Ife is a very sound man. Of course, the way he speaks and the way he relates with people, you will know that he is a man that is in his right state of mind, and he understands the tradition. Now, out of 47 princes that came out in 2015, they chose him. Now, they chose him because he is very educated. Then, apart from education, he understands the tradition so much more than any other person. That was why they chose him. And so he knows what to do and what not to do. And so far, he's done very well. But this time, certain things have been done. So the question is whether during seclusion, they told him not to be entering through the back again, or if he should go through the front. But they said since he came back, that before his Giesi elders who actually came to see him, he went through the front, and he's been going through the front. And most times when he goes through the front, he will be very upset, like he is unhappy about what has happened. Then he will continue entering through the back. Then again, he goes through the front. Now, you know, to be the Ooni of Ife is not a tea party affair. It comes with a lot of responsibilities. It comes with a lot of laws, the do's and the don'ts. There are so many things that he's not supposed to do. Like the Ooni of Ife, you find out that his head is always covered. This very Ooni of Ife, his head is always covered. That cap, he's not supposed to remove it in public. This is what at least we heard, that he's not supposed to remove it in public at a certain period of time. And that is why he makes sure that, the hair is always covered so he can get used. Now, there are so many laws that are associated with being the Ooni of Ife. A lot of people may not necessarily know, and that is why you see people act as if it is easy. It is not easy to be the Ooni of Ife. But right now, sadly, they are attributing some of his behaviors to the fact that Naomi is no longer a part of his life. Like, spiritually, they are supposed to be locked together, and if Naomi is going, it comes with a consequence for the Ooni of Ife. At least that is what we are meant to believe. I have told I am not related to the Ooni of Ife, neither am I a member of any of their community or anything. I'm just a blogger. I get an information, I reenact it, and I post. And it's also my duty to let you know that whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl De La Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source, and still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I miss you guys so much. It's been, my voice. I miss you guys. Thank you, De La Right, for always being here, for your support, for your love, for your commitment. I am really grateful. I'll say a share and my people. Now, if you're yet to subscribe, please kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. So this is what we are hearing, that there is something that seems to be a very big problem right now in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Is this back and forth movement with the Kabiesi's behavior, and they know that indeed there is a very serious problem and is associated with Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi has decided she isn't coming back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and the last time we checked, they said she took the matter to court in Abuja because right there in accurate. They said they will not be able to question their Oba, even though, of course, we do know that the Oba will be represented by somebody, but they said it's not something that they are allowed to do to question their Oba. Oba is the one who judges all the case and not the other way round. And this is not to say Oba is above the law, but it's just to say they have respect for their spiritual leader, which is understandable. But we have heard that the Ooni of Ife called Olori Naomi's family and he sues for peace. But it does seem as if what the proposition that he is making is something that they do not really want. And Olori Naomi doesn't seem to be in that mood to want to return back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. So this is what is going on. His people are very skeptical about what is going on. As a king of the Udwa people, he is not supposed to look into his heart. He's not supposed to move it at certain period in time. He's not supposed to go through the front door. They said most of these rules lately has been thrown to caution if that information is true. These are all alleged and speculated information. And so this is really a big deal. They said his people are concerned, especially the Giesi house, and his own family is very, very concerned because they don't understand what is going on right now with the monarch, because they really know that something is going on. We also had a report that the brothers have summoned the wife to let them understand that should they find out that they have done anything to the Ooni of Ife, that they will not, as in, spend one more minute in the palace, even if they are going to go outlaw, like even if they are going to do what has never been done before, they will do it because they want Giesi to be alive. So the whole thing is very complicated right now. Olori Naomi not being there, Dr. Elizabeth not happy, and the fact that he's going to bring new Oloris in the palace. You do know that we saw that the Oloris were there and they were all just maybe laughing and all of that, but you know that it's not from their heart. How do you get married to one man? He has 6 wives already and he wants to bring more. As a woman, you have needs, and you know that it's difficult for one man to meet the needs of 3 women, not to talk about of 6 or more. A lot of them will be, lacking behind in terms of their need, like there will be deficit in their needs. And so nobody will want to be happy, nobody will be happy under the situation. But this is what we are hearing. But what is, more disturbing to them is the fact that they said that, the loss, especially the fact that he walked straight to through his chambers, through the front, something that has never happened. And that was what alarmed everyone, them knowing that something is obviously wrong. And how are they going to deal with this if really something is wrong is best known to them, because they need to rescue the situation. And that is where they are right now, as we are hearing, if the information is true. Now, do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. Like I told you, you need to understand that these are not first-hand, second-hand, third-hand information. I have to let you know that whatever you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you.